Hello everybody and welcome back to Euro Truck Simulator 2. It's been a very long time. Now you've probably noticed that I am on level 0. The reason for this is because I have changed my computer and for some reason the Steam Cloud did not save my progress from my other profile. I'm sure there is a way of transferring it across, but I think really I would quite like to start again because before on my other profile it was a bit messy. I wasn't really too happy with the lorry we had anyway, and yeah, I think starting from fresh is going to be quite a good thing to do. Now, we also have a different garage as well. We're starting in France instead, in Toulouse. So it means we're not starting from Grimsby every time. That's where we tended to always start off. So this is going to be a fantastic opportunity to explore some more of France, which I haven't really done yet because I haven't had time to do any Euro Truck Simulator 2 with stuff I've been doing in real life and also with Farming Simulator. Yeah, there hasn't been a great deal of time set aside for this game, but that is about to change. I'm hoping to do a fairly frequent episode series, and yeah, it should be alternate really, single player then multiplayer. I do have a plan. I am planning. Let's just get started. I'll explain it in a second. But yeah, we need to get a job. We don't have a lorry, which is probably no bad thing because it means we get to choose a lorry. We are going to go with the best price per distance. So because we have just started off again, we don't really have anywhere which allows you to transport stuff a long way. So we are starting off with this one just here, some coconut milk from Toulouse to Bordeaux, which sounds interesting enough. Let's take the job and begin. Yes, anyway, my plan is to have a multiplayer video which involves you, if you want to be involved. And basically what will happen is I'll post on my extra channel a time and a location in the multiplayer server in Euro Truck Simulator where we can meet up, when and where we can meet up. And then I'm hoping to do a massive convoy with however many people turn up really, and my subscribers, and then do a video at the same time. I think that'd be great fun. But yeah, I need to sort it out first of all. Obviously, we need to choose a good destination to go to and a good starting point. Now, how do you get out of here? Already lost. Aha, over here. Most of this is going to be done first person in the cab view. It just seems to be the best thing to do. Actually, before I do continue, it might be a wise idea to correctly set up the indicators. Currently, they're set up to be some kind of key on the keyboard, but I always like to have them on the flappy paddles on the steering wheel. So if we go to left indicator, it is joy button 5 and 4. That should now make it much easier to indicate. Otherwise, I'm definitely going to forget. So it's left, and that's right. Perfect. Now I hope the sound's okay, because obviously I've just started again. Everything is reset. So it could be a bit too quiet or a bit too loud. I think a bit too quiet is probably better, but yeah, too loud is it can be quite annoying actually. Because you won't hear what I'm saying at all. It'd be awful. So hopefully it's okay. We are going to take this nice and steady. We're going to be exploring France for the first time really. I've done one episode I think, maybe two, in France. Nothing really. You have discovered a recruitment agency. How interesting. I am planning on using some head tracking at some point as well, or some eye tracking. Either way, something which prevents me from having to use the mouse, because the mouse, it can be a bit distracting. Fairly harsh movements, and you can tell it's not me turning my head. So yeah, bit of head tracking or eye tracking should make these videos look much more professional. I do want to do more ATS. You have new mail. It's probably from our previous employer begging us to come back because we were just so good. That doesn't really explain why we were sacked. Were we sacked? I don't know. I'm making up stories. Right, we're going to be turning right here towards Paris. Sounds good enough. Everything is kilometers per hour, which I need to get used to. I've always worked in miles per hour. I'm already speeding. Good start. Let's hope we don't get any of the Rozzers catching us. Yes, that is one of the things actually. France seems to be packed full of these toll booths, so you have to keep going through them all, even if you don't have to pay. But luckily they've got the fast lane, so you don't actually have to stop. I think they would probably advise that you slow down, but stopping I don't think is necessary. Yeah, flooring it at top speed, just anticipating the barrier to go up, probably isn't wise. Because if for whatever reason it doesn't go up, that is going to be one disintegrated barrier, and probably a damaged cab as well. Let's try and choose the fast lane. Now you can probably tell that I have been fine-tuning my steering wheel to get the best degrees of rotation. Which one's the fast lane? Reserved? Oh, I don't know. We'll just go through here. This is probably the slow lane. I think it is the slow lane actually. Enter. That was some harsh braking. The brake intensity is default. That probably does need to be adjusted. But I have made an extra effort to make the steering as smooth as possible. Let's hope that car's going to let us go. Good. So it is 185 kilometers from here. That is 3 hours. I don't know what that would be in game time. Obviously much more bearable than 3 hours. Probably 20 minutes, possibly. We're not going down there. Stay on the road to Bordeaux. Because we don't have our own lorry, we are using these, well, I suppose they wouldn't be really too sophisticated because they're just being used daily as workhorses. So it's okay, this lorry, but yeah, there's nothing too fancy about it. We don't really have any cabin fancies, nothing too interesting. Actually, talking about cabin accessories, I probably should get some. I don't have any. Obviously we do need to wait until we've got our own lorry, but as soon as we do, if we can afford it, it's nice to kit it out. Speed limit is 90 kilometers per hour. I'm just about squeezing 87 out of it. We can reach the speed limit, that is good. Just about. I think actually, yeah, foot to the floor, we are maxing out at the speed limit, so we don't really have to worry about being caught for speeding. Yeah, that is the highest gear. D12, foot to the floor, and it's 90 kilometers per hour. So I don't know if we're going to be able to do another delivery today. Hopefully we will be able to, just a short one. Because I really do want to go for this profile properly. I don't want to just do a video every 2 weeks or something and just expect to be successful. Because chances are we're not going to be successful if I just do one video every fortnight. So yeah, in fact, more to the point, one delivery per fortnight. We need to do at least 2 deliveries per video. And ideally, some longer ones as well. So I don't really know where this is going to go. This is just me sort of getting excited about having a brand new profile on ETS. Let's just hope I can keep it up. Obviously doing a farming simulator video every day as well does make it difficult sometimes to be able to find the time to render, edit and record a second video. The other issue is uploading. I do have a limit to the amount I can upload, sadly. So that again is a restriction to what I can do, the length of videos I can do, and also the quality of videos I can do. Like today, you've probably noticed that both of these videos, the Farming Simulator video and the ETS video, is in 1080p, which is good. It's just I try and do, well, 1440, but it always recognises it as 2K. It's just the rendering setting in Adobe Premiere Pro. So, yeah, I have to lose a bit of quality to be able to get 2 videos out. Which is a shame, because I always like to have crisp video quality. It's very important. But maybe one day, in fact, yeah, definitely one day, that won't be anything to worry about. I'll be able to do as many videos as I want in as high a quality as I want and as long as I want, which will be very good. Anyway, a bit of information about the road. We're on the A62. I have no idea where that is. Obviously it's somewhere between Toulouse and Bordeaux, but yes, we're going north. Let's put it that way. I think we... Hang on, no, we're not... No. Which way are we going? We're going southeast. I'm already lost. It's a good job we have a sat-nav. I don't know where we are. 84 kilometres remaining anyway. And we're on the A62. We mustn't forget this. There is not much information to remember. Let the lorry out. So, yes. What shall we discuss? This lorry. It's nice. Not a great deal to talk about. I think what we should do is try and decide what lorry I should buy first. Because, what did I have before? Was it a Scania? I think it was. What lorry shall I go for? Obviously we have to find the dealerships first. But that, again, shouldn't be too hard because usually every place we go to is going to have a dealership. For some reason, everyone I get to first seems to be an Iveco or Iveco, depending on how you pronounce it. I don't know why, it's just a knack I have. In fact, we'll search for one when we get to our destination, and we will see exactly what it is. I bet it's an Iveco. Is this the speed lane? It is, the speed lane. For speedy drivers. Yeah, it's quite comfortable in here. Not too bad. That's a point. I don't know if it's been fixed or if it was even a problem, but when I started playing ETS2, when it was released, I used to have an MAN lorry, and it always had this really weird power problem. You could specify the most powerful engine you wanted with the best transmission, and for some reason it just could not climb hills, which was really weird. And I tried to search forums, and nobody else ever said that there was an issue with that particular lorry in the game. So I can only imagine that for some reason I had this weird, bizarre problem with just one lorry, and I really don't understand what it was about. Was it just me, or did anybody else ever experience a problem with an MAN lorry? Or a man? I would love to know. I just feel that it was just me. It probably was just me. Anyway, let's take in some of this scenery. Not a great deal to see at the moment. Obviously there's an industrial unit there, but some nice trees on the left hand side. I really want to head to some areas which have got some really beautiful landscapes. I know in Italy there are some very good ones, but I do want to focus on the France area first of all, because obviously that's the newest DLC which has been released, and I haven't really seen it myself yet, so we do need to explore a lot of this properly. But at the moment, as you can see, we've just got plenty of trees. It beats industrial units though. I've managed to get enough speed to speed. We are speeding. Turning left. It seems like we're going away from the faster roads and we're just going onto the smaller roads. Oh yes, love the auto cancelling indicators. That's something I miss in Farming Simulator, because some modern tractors do have auto cancelling indicators, but it's just not featured. I think there is a mod actually. Not too sure. This is our destination just down here. That didn't seem to take too long, very quick, which means we will be able to do another delivery. The only bad thing about this, because we're not driving our own lorries, we're going to have to automatically fly to wherever it is we're going to do the next delivery from, unless I specify Bordeaux, which I think is where we are. Right, I mustn't miss the turn. I think it is this one here. Oh, wow, that sign was actually telling us what speed we were doing. Combine harvester. And of course we are going to park our own trailer. We're not lazy. We need the experience anyway. Okay, Okay, 90 experience points extra if we do this ourselves. Now I reckon, let me just get this right, well it could be either way actually. Judging by the tire marks on the road I would say it's left, but I'll probably get it wrong. Oh no, it could be. If there's a loading bay back here, yes there is. There's even people stood on the loading bay. This is kind of a blindside reverse, but luckily the mirror can see a fair bit. Might not have gone forward enough. Yeah, I've blown it I think. Yep, that could have been much straighter. There's a trailer behind us, be careful. Straighten up as much as possible. Okay. It would just help if you do the right lock as well. Let's try this again. We can't take any damage. Not yet. Not ever. Okay. So there we go. Excellent work. That's good to see. We don't want damage on our very first day. Which pushes our experience to level 2. That doesn't sound very impressive somehow. But that means we can now choose some different things. And ADR does seem to be a good thing to do. And to be honest, I don't really want to do an awful lot of long distance anyway. ADR, I would say, is the best thing for the time being. Let's choose a different job. So we have just travelled from Toulouse to Bordeaux. So, okay, I got it. I said we're going north, and I said we're going southeast. Could I have got it more wrong? We were going northwest. Anyway, let's see if we can get one from the same place. I doubt it. We want price per distance, and obviously the really short ones are the best ones to do. That is quite a good one. I think we'll go with it. Smoked sprats. 17 tons. It's an Iveco. Unfortunately, we didn't go into the town, so we didn't actually see what dealership it was, which is unfortunate. Anyway, I think we're already all attached. Yeah. Yeah, we have to buy a lorry and fast. I think you can take out like a loan. I think you can. So we don't have to wait until we've got enough money. Only issue is we have to make sure we can pay it back first of all. Watch the back of the trailer on the curb. Yeah, this lorry feels much more powerful. We are clear to go. Right, so this one is 234 kilometres. They are pretty much the same length. Not much in it really. It's very quiet. These roads are deserted. But I hope you do like my smoother style of driving. I was criticised so heavily last year when I used to do this for having such an erratic driving style. It was mainly because of my steering wheel. It was set up so badly. But I have now fine-tuned it, so it should be better. There's a DAF. Oh, I thought that car was going to come around here, and they indicate. And that car is coming around here. Go on. Go on. Just go. They're all indicating so badly. Come on. They're too sensitive. Don't stop there. How much space is in front of me? Why are they stopping there? Right, let's finally go after our tea break at the roundabout. What's that warning light? Don't tell me the handbrake's on. No way is the handbrake on. It's gone off. Was it automatic brakes from when we were parked? Not sure. That's quite interesting. This lorry has done 85,297 kilometres. So it's fairly well used. But lorries do a lot of miles. Right, must be careful here. We're not coming off at the first turning. I don't think. Second one. Yeah, I've never really known how many people want to watch these kind of videos. I know that my main style is Farming Simulator. That is my main game. But now I've had a lot of very complimentary comments in the past saying I love your videos, all the ETS videos and stuff, because I find them relaxing or I just find them fun to watch, or I like your comments or something, I don't know. But no, let me know. Do you want to see more of these videos, or is it just something which I'm doing for no particular reason? It's always nice to have feedback, even if it is negative, because then I know how to improve in the future. We are racing the Mini. I think this lorry is going to have more power to be able to get over the speed limit. Not that we're going to speed, it's just there is more power there to be able to do that. It's probably limited actually. The limiter is usually on by default, and I think for this kind of video it is best that way, because otherwise I'm going to accidentally speed. But in multiplayer, most people have the limiter off. You can obviously choose the server. You can choose the server with the limiter or without the limiter. Up to you. I tend to go on the one without the limiter. Nice views over here. Oh, there's a car right there. And I think we are leaving. No, not yet. That was close. Very close. Must pay more attention. Yeah, I think the best thing to do is just to stay in this lane, because there are so many turnings off on the inside lane. We are supposed to stay in here anyway because of the dashed line on the right hand side there. It wasn't a solid line. 25 degrees, it's a bit of a hot day. What time is it anyway? 14:22. Oh, if only it was the summer. I really miss the summer. I'm not a fan of the winter. There are quite a few people who like the winter, but I'm not one of those people. I just don't like it. I do like snow. The issue is, where I live, it never snows. It's always cold, but it never snows. I don't know why. Which means that I just get miserable rain and wind, which is the worst weather you can get. Therefore, I hate the winter. This is the fast lane, our speed lane. It's also good if you stay in this lane as well, because it means you don't have to re-merge. Everyone in those two lanes over there have to merge back into this lane here. And all we have to do is sit here. I suppose another good thing about not owning your own lorry is you don't have to worry about any of the fuel bills, which are expensive. And you do get to try out different lorries, but you just don't get the same feeling, because you can't modify it. And yeah, once your job's done, it's done. You can't get attached to it at all. And honestly, these lorries do need modifying. quick jump cut there because we've just got a load of dual carriageway here. And I do need to now follow the signs as well. We are staying on this road, but we definitely don't have any power to overtake this lorry in front. We're going flat out. So what I try and do, I try to cut out the repetitive bits which aren't really significant in a video. So this road is fairly plain and the same. So if I just keep some of the clips in and then get rid of the excess, the bits which aren't really wanted, then that should make for the most enjoyable video. Anyway, we are now leaving somewhere up here. So we leave FCP behind. This game is very smooth to run. I probably could get away with doing 60 frames per second. But even 30 is fairly smooth. And we have another toll just up here. Oh yeah, that's another thing. If you own your own lorry, you have to sleep. Which is no bad thing. Sleeping is good. It's just it can be annoying if you get it out of time and then you start sleeping through the night. No, well, that's good. You start sleeping through the day and then you're working through the night. It's never as good. It turns into a night shift. Right, 42 kilometres remaining. Very quiet again here. Logistics lorry there. We'll stay in the inside lane. And here we are, our destination. We're certainly exploring France quickly. There's 3 places already we've been to. Right, stop sign, better stop. Oh, even if it was a bit sudden. And then straight down here. That is our destination. So it's been quite a productive day. We've managed to do 2 deliveries. I'm hoping the next episode is going to be fairly soon, obviously dependent on how everybody else feels about these videos. But no, hopefully they'll go down well. I'm hoping. If they don't, then I can always try and change my style, but this is just my sort of default style. This is how I tend to do my videos. Ah, achievement progress. Oh, that is bad. Sorry. That didn't look like much till I hit it. We'll know for the next one. Oh, there isn't another. Probably good in a way. Well, this place has got a bigger yard. It's going to make it easier to reverse. Is the experience the same? Yes, the experience is still 90. But that should give us a bit of a boost. Hopefully this time I can reverse in one go. It's just finding the best position to go into before we reverse. Now this one looks to be right on the end. And there is a trailer straight next to it, so yeah, it's right next to it. Could make it harder. I think we will go right round first of all. And then try to reverse from here. Right, okay. This could be fairly tricky. There is a fence right here. really isn't much space, is there? This couldn't really... How have I got into this position? How has that even happened? Right. We can't do this. I'm on the trailer. We're going round. Just not enough space at all. Right, this time it should go better. There we go. They should accept it. There we go. Good. Yeah, don't know how it went so catastrophically wrong the first time. Hope I didn't clip anything. It seems to be okay. Level 3? Oh, that's so close. Oh well. Right, so thank you for watching. Hopefully you've enjoyed the video. Next time we are going to be progressing again and possibly even buying a lorry. Let me know your suggestions of what you think we should buy, and then we will hopefully be able to do it. Now obviously we don't have a great deal of money just yet, but like I say, there could be a loan which we'll be able to take out. And we do have, how much do we have? We have some money. £9,000. Oh yes, that's going to buy a lot. The bank. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, so you can take out £100,000, which would actually buy a lorry. That would be 110,000. It's going to buy something fairly basic, and we would have to be repaying £2,888 per day, but it is going to work. That would work. So yeah, let me know, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.